Test. 1-1.
Welcome, basketball fans, to Pickett County High School. Tonight's Class 1A sectional sub-state game, as your Lady Bobcats are going to be taking on the Whitwell Lady Tigers. But first, let's honor this great nation of ours with the singing of our national anthem by Miss Amy Taylor. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
The national anthem at Pickett County High School inside the Bobcat Den. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sectional Saturday and Pickett County Lady Bobcat basketball. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden. Thank you for hanging with us as we work through some technical difficulties here in the Bobcat Den. It's time for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Whitwell Tigers, they are 23-12, 3-1 in 6A. They're coached by Eric Zenson. Starting for the Lady Tigers will be Lauren Ridge, number 12, number 13, Courtney Zenson, number 23, Mallory O'Neill, number 35, Allie Colvard, and number 40, Ella Grace Harvey. For the Tigers of Whitwell, it'll be one more time, Ridge, Zenson, O'Neill, Colvard, and Harvey. For the Lady Bobcats, coached by Brent Smith, 21-9, 5-3, and they are the Region 4A champions. It'll be number 12, Allie Amonette, number 13, Ella Kiesling, number 33, Emmy Lowe, and number 30, Zoe Nicholas, and number 44, Callie Reeder. One more time for the Lady Bobcats. It'll be Amonette, Kiesling, Lowe, Nicholas, and Reeder. For the play-by-play action, here is Casey Bolden.
Thank you, J-Dub. Welcome into the Bobcat Den. Sectional Saturday right here on the Upper Cumberland. Pickett County is going to be the home basketball team, and what a fantastic crowd they have on hand here tonight. Going to be in the all-white unis, trimmed in gold. Whitwell, the Lady Tigers, all black uniforms, trimmed in red. It's going to be Reeder against Harvey in the center circle. Official blows the whistle, steps into the circle. And the sub-state is underway here at the Bobcat Den. Emmy Lowe going to control the tip. Emmy Lowe, top of the circle. 1-2-2 defense this time, Whitwell. Get it into a little backdoor, Ella Kiesling. And Kiesling on the finish. Nice pass that time from Lowe. We've seen that set a lot against the zone. Get a little back screen and run an offender down in there, get behind the defense. So 2-0 Lady Bobcats. They lead it. 7:30 to go, first quarter. Whitwell on their first offensive possession, get it into Zenson. Zenson going to drive in, kind of force one up. Ball rolled all the way around, didn't go. Callie Reeder on the rebound. Emmy Lowe in transition. Get it up to Nicholas. Out in the corner, Ella Kiesling. She's going to fire one away.
Gunner guns and bang!
Ella Kiesling early on. 5-0, 7:05 to go. Lady Bobcats lead it here in the sectional round. The Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. 2 Get it right wing this time. Step out. That's going to be Courtney Zinson. And Zinson on the 3 ball, and she's good. Nice little step back jumper that time by Courtney Zinson. Makes it a 5-3 Lady Bobcats lead.
Casey, we talked to Brent Smith before the game, and he mentioned it in his pregame interview that Zinson will take threes as much as she can.
Right wing this time, Amonette. Amonette going to throw the basketball away. Zinson in transition. And Zinson on the finish. Courtney Zinson. All 5 of the early Whitwell Tiger points. 6:20 to go here in a tie game. Ella Kiesel going to fire one from the corner again. This one's on the way. Hit off the back rim. No good. Rebound Whitwell. Zinson going to bring the basketball up. Guarded against Kiesling. Looks like a little 2-3 zone look this time. Make it man-to-man for Pickett County. Lauren Ridge, top of the circle, working against Nicholas. Left wing, Zinson tries to get a screen over there from Adriana Elledge. Shot in the way, off the front rim, no good, but Whitwell's going to be there for the rebound to keep it alive. Kick out, Mallory O'Neill, shot up no good. Whitwell's going to keep the possession alive with another offensive board. Zinson going to take it back out and reset the offense here. She gets a screen up top from Harvey. Back to Harvey at the free throw line. Shot on the way by Harvey is good. And Whitwell going to take their first lead here in the basketball game. They lead at 7-5. Pickett County back on the offensive end. Zoe Nicholas going to shoot one from the free throw line. It won't go. She's still down in there battling for it. Takes the rebound away.
Nice hustle by
and
Nicholas.
Zoe Nicholas going to go up and going to get fouled. Working to the basket.
That was really nice hustle by Zoe Nicholas to stay with the rebound. Able to pick the pocket of the Lady Tiger, and now she's going to the line.
Zoe Nicholas going to go here to the free throw line for 2 freebies. Whitwell Lady Tigers lead it here 7-5 early on. Zoe Nicholas been pretty money from the free throw line during the tournament. Shot up off the right side of the rim. It's no good. She'll have one more. Zoe Nicholas, the freshman. All tournament last week. Shot on the way by Nicholas is good. Hit the front rim. Bounced around and fell through. She goes 1 for 2. It's a 7-6. Lady Tigers lead the Pickett County Lady Bobcats here with 5 minutes to go first quarter. Top of the key. Shot on the way.
Grab nothing.
It's going to be short.
Air ball.
Shot up that time was from Mallory O'Neill. Lady Bobcats in transition. Emmy Lowe.
Nice move by Emmy Lowe as she got into the lane.
She got up and hung in the air and was able to control her body, and Lady Bobcats going to retake the lead here 8-7 with 4:40 to go here in the first period. Zinson going to dribble it into the free throw line, kick out. It's going to be Colvard. Over to Ridge. Ridge, 3-point shot up, no good. Nice box out that time, Allie Amonette.
Casey, we've seen a lot of that from Allie Amonette over the past couple weeks.
Allie Amonette really had a lot of boards, kept either possession or their lives, or got us going in transition. Ella Kiesling.
Gunner guns and bang!
She's going to dial up another one from the corner, and it makes it an 11-7. Lady Bobcats lead it here. 4 minutes to go here in the opening period. Sectional Saturday. Winners getting a trip to the Murfreesboro next week. Nice block that time from Emmy Lowe. Over to Reeder. Back to Lowe. Emmy Lowe in transition. Going to drive into the basket, and she's going to be fouled. As she drives in, think they're going to pin that one on maybe Grace Harvey. Nope. Going to pin that one on Lauren Ridge as Lowe tried to drive it into the basket, holding her right elbow a little there. She got tripped up as she went into the paint. Nicholas going to play it in here, get it into Reeder. Kick it back out to Lowe. Looks like a 2-3 zone look here from Whitwell. Lowe on the drive. Kick over to Amonette in the corner. Back to Kiesling. Back to Lowe, top of the key. Zoe Nicholas going to drive in, kick it out to Ella Kiesling. Ella Kiesling off the heel, no good. Long rebound that time to Zinson. Zinson wants to run in transition. Zinson going to pull up from behind the three-point line. She's hard on that one, but offensive rebound. It's going to be kept alive. And Addie Colvard on the three-point shot is good. Makes it an 11-10. Lady Bobcats lead here. 3:05 to go opening period. Work it over into the corner to Kiesling. Looking for Reeder inside.
Yeah, she's got position.
Kick it over to Aminette. Now low, left wing. Back over to Kiesland, left corner. Coach Smith telling them to reset the offense here. Still in the 2-3 zone look is Whitwell. 11-10 your score. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Tigers from Whitwell. Low, trying to dribble through defenders. And she's going to turn it over. First Lady Bobcat turnover of the basketball game as Lowe got in there in the teeth of the defense and just turned it over. Shot on the way by Whitwell, no good rebound. Emmy Lowe, kick it down court.
Ooh,
Euro
nice.
step from Zoe Nicholas.
The patented Euro step from Zoe Nicholas caught her defenders off guard.
13-10, Coach Smith giving the old hand clap on the sideline, trying to get the defense energized. Top of the key dribble, Zinson. Kick over left wing this time, that's Grace Harvey. Nice little cut that time from Addie Colvard. And Addie Colvard going to go to the free throw line. She got down in there against, looked like maybe Reeder. Yeah, they're going to pin that one on Reeder. Reeder trying to challenge around the basket. And Callie Reeder going to take her first foul of the basketball game, and Addie Colvard going to the free throw line. First shot on the way is off back rim, no good. From Addie Colvard. She'll have one more. Colvard. Second shot on the way is good for Addie Colvard. Makes it a 13-11. Lady Bobcats lead here with 1:50 to go here, opening period. Still in the 2-3 zone is Whitwell looking inside for Reeder. It's going to be back-to-back turnovers as Nicholas tried to force it in there. And nice defensive effort that time from Whitwell. Lauren Ridge, top of the key. 2-3 zone look this time from Whitwell. Nice little backdoor cut that time from Colvard. And Colvard going to get loose and score. It's a tie basketball game here, 13-all. With 1:19 to go first quarter. Aminette going to launch one from long range.
Gunner guns and bang from Allie Aminette.
Allie Aminette wanted to get in on the action with a long ball.
She's the fourth Lady Bobcat to do so with points in the quarter, Casey.
16-13. As we go 1 minute here in the first quarter. Get it over right wing. That looks like Stephanie Miller, who's just checked in. Shot up on the way by Harvey. No good. Nice rebound in there, Kiesland. Over to Lowe. Lowe in transition. Lowe going to take it into the center of the paint. Find Aminette on the long ball. No good. And rebound in there to Whitwell. Zinson in transition. 35 seconds to go here first quarter. Zinson guarded this time by Kiesland out top. Going to get a screen from Harvey. Go two-man game. They switched off there. Now they switch back. On the drive, it's Lauren Ridge. Harvey on the free throw line jumper. It won't go. Rebound Nicholas. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Lady Bobcats going to get the final shot of the first quarter. 10 seconds to go.
Look like we're going to go ISO or 4 low.
Low. Kick over to Nicholas. Going to have to get it up here. Low from three land. Shot on the way off the back of the rim and no good. And after one quarter, your score, the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Tigers from Whitwell 16-13. J-Dub, nice little quarter right there. Really back and forth by both teams as they try to feel each other out.
Yeah, it feels like both teams are really trying to feel each other out. Great ball movement from the Whitwell Tigers as we've seen 3 Lady Tigers get in on the action. They're led in point, or they're tied led in points. 5 from Zinson, 5 from Addie Colvard. Really like the ball movement from the Lady Bobcats, as well as 5 Lady Bobcats are in the scoring column, 8 from Ella Kiesling. We were talking on the way up here, and Ella Kiesling isn't really a player that you need to score. You don't need 20 from her every night. If she can provide 7, 8, 9 points from you think you're going to be in pretty good shape.
Absolutely. Ella Kiesling, that lockdown defender, and the team doesn't call on her to score a whole lot. She certainly got loose here in the first quarter. Got a couple of good buckets up. Leads the Lady Bobcats with 8 here after 1. So coming here out of the timeout, getting ready to start of the second period. 16-13 your score here on Sectional Saturday at the Bobcat Den. Whitwell going to have the first crack at it here. Looks like a zone defense this time by Lady Bobcats. Kind of leaving the perimeter open. Leave Mallory O'Neill wide open. Just not going to guard her from the perimeter. She comes up short on the three-pointer. Rebound low. She's going to pull up right inside the free throw line. And she banged that one home. Nice job that time. Emmy Lowe pulled up on a dime right inside the free throw line. Nice little jumper in traffic. Makes it 18-13. Lady Bobcats lead it here. 7:25 to go. Second quarter. Right wing to Zinson. Zinson on the drive, going to try to finish with the left hand. Shot up on the way, no good. Rebound Reeder. Kick out to Lowe. Lady Bobcats in transition. Lowe. And Lowe going to get fouled in transition. And Emmy Lowe going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies, Jake. She got her defender off balance right there. Continued to attack. Just wasn't going to be stopped.
No, she's not. And when she gets going, she's very fast, especially when she gets into the lane.
The latest on the Bobcats and all their Upper Cumberland foes. Wake up with high school basketball Saturday morning on Rock 93.7. It's the high school playbook as we talk live with players and coaches. It's presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Emmy Lowe goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Extends the lead to the largest lead of the basketball game. Lady Bobcats lead it here 20-13 with 7 minutes to go until halftime. Zinson up high. Working off an Ella Grace Harvey screen. She's going to pick up her dribble. Toss it left wing to Miller. Miller. Kick over to Ridge. Ridge out high. Top right straight away from the basket. Zinson going to be right in front of the three-point line. She's going to pull up and she's going to jump her. And it's good for Zinson. And that's the first basket of the second quarter for Whitwell. 20-15. Looking inside for Reeder. And they're going to have a...
I don't like that call at all.
Allie Amonette worked the basketball into Reeder. And the official came in and took a walk.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
No, well, I think he called the walk because Callie Reeder was trying to avoid the defender that went airborne from coming over her back.
So timeout on the court. Coach Eric Zinson going to take a 30-second timeout here. It's the third turnover of the game for the Lady Bobcats.
Casey, we can talk a little bit how this Whitwell Tigers team got to this point. They lost to Van Buren County, a district foe, in the 6A championship game, 73-47. They ended up beating Lookout Valley in the Region 3A quarterfinals and Sale Creek in the Region 3A semis before losing to Van Buren in the Region 3A championship game.
Coming out of the timeout, Zinson with the basketball. Coach Smith told us pregame, Zinson and Colvert are really their go-tos. Shot up by Zinson, no good. Allie Amonette on the rebound. Allie Amonette dribbling into the front court. And Allie Amonette almost turned it over. And looked like Zinson got a little piece of the basketball.
I think Brent Smith wanted a foul.
Work it over left wing to Kiesland. Back to Amonette. Now Zoe Nicholas. Emmy Lowe demands the ball back. Wants to reset the offense. Double high screen. Looking inside for Reeder. They've got Amonette right at the free throw line. Get it into Reeder. Reeder goes up strong. And Callie Reeder going to be fouled. Coach Smith looks like the game plan here in the second half. Try to get the basketball inside. Felt like they had an advantage and a mismatch in there, J-Dub.
Yeah, I don't think Whitwell has anybody that can guard Callie Reeder. The closest in height might be Ella Grace Harvey.
So Reeder going to step to the free throw line here. First shot on the way by Reeder is no good. She'll have one more. As we talked to Coach Smith pregame, Zinson and Colvert, these ladies are really the primary scorer for the Lady Tigers. And so far that's held true. Reeder able to convert on the second free throw. Her first point of the basketball game makes it a 21-15 Lady Bobcats lead here. 5:30 to go second quarter. Zinson in the corner. Up top to Colvert. Skip pass over to Stephanie Miller. Now top of the key to Harvey. Back to Colvert in the corner. Colvert trying to get a screen. Works it back up top to Ridge. Down into Zinson. Zinson, left-handed finish over Reeder. Oh, it went all the way in and came out.
Callie Reeder, I think, affected that shot. Had Zinson kind of horizontal.
Zinson couldn't believe it didn't go down. Crowd couldn't either. Neither could I. Skip it around to Zoe Nicholas. Shot up no good. And battling in there is Harvey for Whitwell. Back in transition. Zinson working against Lowe, and Lowe's going to have a foul that time. She's going to reach in, try to take away the basketball and rip it out of there. Unfortunately, she got a lot of arm. And so Whitwell's going to play it in under their own basket. Substitution checking in here. Ella Kate Kiesling going to check in. Allie Amonette going to check out. Set your lineup here for the Lady Bobcats. It's Kiesling, Nicholas, Reeder. Addison Lowe's also checked in, and Emmy Lowe, her sister. On the court here for the Lady Bobcats. Culver going to kick it over to Ridge. Shot up by Ridge. Make that Harvey, no good. In transition, Lady Bobcats going to turn it over again. Their fourth turnover of the game. Get it back to Zinson. Zinson trying to work to the basket. Kick it over to Harvey in the short corner. Back out top of the key. Wide open shot. Up that time from Ridge. It won't fall. Rebound, Lady Bobcats. Zoe Nicholas in transition. Going to get it over to Addison Lowe. Shot up won't good. Long rebound. Emmy Lowe going to keep it alive. Kick it back to Nicholas. Now Lowe into the corner. Addison Lowe. Another three ball coming. Short on that one. And on the rebound, they're going to have Addie Colvard. She kind of shoved Reeder out of the way to get the rebound.
No, they got Stephanie Miller, actually, Casey. Shoved Reeder to the ground on that foul.
So Lady Bobcats going to inbound here underneath their own bucket. Get it into Nicholas. She's trapped over in the corner. Gets it back out top to Lowe, and Coach Brent Smith wants a 30-second timeout. The offense looked a little out of sync right there. And so Coach Smith going to set up a play here coming out of the timeout. Lady Bobcats lead at 21-15. Not as much offensive flow here in the second quarter, J-Dub.
No, absolutely not. I think it's part of the reason is the traps and Pickett County really getting out of their offense with the defense and the turnovers as well. Whitwell's playing some really great defense on this end.
4 Lady Bobcat turnovers here early in the basketball game has really prevented them from really tacking on even more to the 6-point advantage here. So I'm sure that was something Coach Smith talked about at the timeout. Got to protect the rock each and every possession. 21-15 coming out of the timeout. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Whitwell Lady Tigers. 2-3 zone look again from Whitwell. Over into the corner to Kiesling. Short corner, and Kiesling's going to turn it over again. 5th turnover of the half for the Lady Bobcats. Zinson in transition. Get it out top to Harvey. Over to Miller. Miller being guarded by Addison Lowe. Work it inside. Nice pass to Culvard. And Culvard able to finish.
A nice hard cut by Culver to the basket and find herself open.
21-17. Zoe Nicholas going to take it coast to coast and finish right inside the free throw line with a little floating one-legged jumper. As the Lady Bobcats extend it back to a 6-point lead here as we go under 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Long ball that time from Culver, and I mean long. She was almost down in Livingston and let that one rip, and it's good. Emmy Lowe on the drive. Emmy Lowe not able to finish that one. Reeder in there trying to tip it away and keep the offensive board alive. She can't do it. Zinson going to come out of there with a board. Zinson on her way to the bucket. Going to kick out. Lauren Ridge for 3. And Lauren Ridge able to tie the basketball game. 23-all. 2:25 to go here until halftime. Addison Lowe. Over to Nicholas. Nicholas, top of the free throw line. Going to work it around. Kick it over to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe. Kick it out to Addison Lowe. She wants to drive the baseline. Addison Lowe shot up, it won't go.
Like the shot choice, just too strong.
Whitwell in transition. We're going to get behind the Lady Bobcats as Zinson. Nice pass from Zinson to Colbert. And Whitwell going to retake the lead here, and Brent Smith wants a full timeout. Jake will keep it right here. Really nice effort that time from Whitwell as they got in transition. Really, Colbert ran the court, and she was rewarded.
Yeah, Brent, I mean, we've touched on it before this, before this point, but it's really Culver and Zinson for this Whitwell Tigers basketball team, and that was a nice job by Culver to get back on defense, and nice job by Zinson to find her in transition.
Absolutely. Coach Smith didn't like the effort that time on the defensive end. Doesn't ever like getting beat back down the court. And frankly, that's what happened right there. So game reset. Whitwell takes the lead here, 25-23. 2:01 to go until halftime. Really not a whole lot of fouls called here first half. Only 5 team fouls against Pickett County. Or excuse me, only 2 team fouls against Pickett County, 5 against Whitwell. So neither team near the bonus at this time. Possession arrow is going to favor Pickett County. And they're going to have the basketball here. 94 feet to go. 2-3 zone look appears this time again from Whitwell. Kaylee Tompkins is checked in here to the basketball game. Right wing to Aminette. Back out top to Nicholas. Nicholas, right-handed dribble. Now she goes left. Over to Addison Lowe in the corner. Back to Nicholas, left wing. Nicholas being guarded up top by Zinson. Kick over to Aminette. Back over to Zoe Nicholas. 3-point shot on the way from Zoe Nicholas is good.
Gunner guns and bang.
Zoe Nicholas realized she was open, and she cocked the trigger and let it rip. Lady Bobcats retake the lead 26-25, 1:21 to go till halftime.
And Zoe Nicholas has 5 points in this quarter, Casey.
Right wing. That's Stephanie Miller. Long ball on the way, no good. Rebound, Reeder. Reeder going to get it to Nicholas in transition. Nicholas over to Addison Lowe. Back up top to Nicholas. So we go under 1 minute to go here until halftime. Long ball on the way from Addison Lowe. It won't go. And Callie Reeder kept that one alive, tipped it over to Aminette. Now Nicholas, top of the circle. It won't go. Still in there battling for the rebound. And Pickett County going to come away with it.
Nice hustle by Kaylee Tompkins.
Going to kick out. Addison Lowe. Now Reeder. Over to Aminette. 30 seconds to go here in the period. Kick it over to Nicholas in the corner. Nicholas going to pick up her dribble. Now she's going to drive, and she's going to turn the basketball over. It's going to be the 6th Lady Bobcat turnover here in the first half. 26-25. Pickett County leads it. 20 seconds to go here until halftime. Whitwell going to dribble the basketball into the front court. Zinson going to kick over to Harvey. 10 seconds to go in the period. Get it over to Zinson, left wing. She's going to let one rip. Long ball, long rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. And Pickett County's going to get the possession here. 3.3 seconds to go here until halftime. Pickett County leads at 26-25. Reeder going to inbound. Zoe Nicholas ready to receive the pass. She's going to let it hit up around half court before she takes it. 1 second to go. Zoe Nicholas. And shot up is on the way and no good. And that's going to be your halftime score. 26-25. The Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Tigers from Whitwell. J-Dub is a pretty good half, but if you're Coach Brent Smith, you gotta be thinking he wants them to take a little bit better care of the basketball with 6 first half turnovers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, Casey. You know, you've not really played that well or that bad on the offensive end. You know, 26 first half points is something that I think a lot of teams would be happy with. You just got to take care of the basketball with those 6 turnovers. You wonder where this game would be at if you have cut that in half, or maybe if, you know, not at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's probably one thing that Coach Smith is talking through. Other than that, thought they played pretty sound on the defensive end, minus the one gap where they were able to let a defender kind of run past them and get behind the defense. And Colvard was able to do that, and Zinson was able to drop a nice pass into her. And as Whitwell briefly took the lead, but then Pickett County kind of really battled back on that Zoe Nicholas 3-point shot, able to take the lead here in the halftime with your score 26-25. We've got some technical issues here in the booth tonight, so I want to apologize for the lack of commercials you're going to get a whole lot of dosage of me and Jake here tonight in between the live play action, so we want to apologize for that. We've got a lot of really fantastic sponsors that sponsor the show each and every week, and so we appreciate all those folks. Jake, do we remember who all they are?
Yeah, some of them, Casey, actually I have right here in front of me.
Let's make sure we thank all of our sponsors that are allow us to bring this broadcast to you each and every Pickett County home and away game. Jake, who are they?
The People's Bank is one of them. First Choice Family Care, that's right here in Byrdstown. Moving down the list, Livingston Regional Hospital, Kiesling Insurance, Dale Hollow Exxon. Casey, we've stopped there before and given those guys our business.
Absolutely. If you hadn't been by there and got the pizza, it's phenomenal. The service is really good too. Everybody's always so friendly when we come in, asking us about the score, asking us about what was going to happen that night for the game. Just a phenomenal group over there, as each and every time we've been able to go in there and either get a little bite to eat before the game or fuel up on the way home.
And then Aminette Eagle Auction, Twin Lakes Telephone, that provides the great hardline internet here in the Bobcat Den that we're always so thankful for. Brown Funeral Chapel, that's right down the road from the Bobcat Den. Union Bank, Pryor's Auto Spot. We passed those guys on the way in.
Yeah, we want to thank all of our sponsors. They partnered with us all season long and allowed us to bring you all the action here on the call, and just so thankful that we're allowed to do that, J-Dub. As I've said many times, just blessed and thankful you and I have been along for the ride this season. It's been a lot of fun here with the Lady Bobcats and the Bobcats, both of them trying to punch that ticket into the Borough for next week. Lady Bobcats hold a 1-point advantage, 26-25 here at halftime. J-Dub, what about a UC Sports Nation first half stat line for tonight's game?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Looking at the numbers for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats and the Lady Tigers of Whitwell. We'll start with the Lady Bobcats. They're led with 8 points by Ella Kiesling and Zoe Nicholas. Most of those points coming from Nicholas in the second quarter, as she had 5. Ella Kiesling with 8. She had 2 early threes that was able to get the Lady Bobcats offense going. 5 points from Emmy Lowe, 3 points from Zoe Nicholas, and 1 point from Callie Reeder for a total of 26. For the Lady Tigers, 13 points by Addie Culver. You know, it's not as much of a surprise to see Addie Culver leading the scoring. Zinson does have 8, but you know, Coach Smith told us that Zinson's more of the scorer. Addie Culver being very good as well. 3 points from Lauren Ridge and 2 points from Ella Grace Harvey for a total of 25.
J-Dub, do we have any scores from around the area? I know we've got Livingston. We may have a Livingston final.
We have a Livingston final.
Looking for that Clark Range score as well. Down
in Soddy Daisy, Livingston Academy will move on to Murfreesboro as they top Soddy Daisy 64-43. Clark Range up at the start of the second quarter, 13-11. East Nashville up on York over in Jamestown, 17-13. And down in Baxter, Upperman, 20-11 over Signal Mountain with 1 minute to play in the second quarter. And one more score, Casey. Cookville up on Hillsboro down at Cookville High School as they lead 19-6 with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Casey, we were unable to get to them, but we're gonna make them our second half keys to the game.
Absolutely,
what are they, Casey?
Jake. Let's talk about it. Tonight's Casey's keys for the game. You know, when we think about it, Jake, Pickett County wants to press the pace and tempo and take advantage of mismatches. Emmy Lowe has done a fantastic job lately of quarterbacking this Lady Bobcats offense. She's especially done a great job of rebounding on the defensive end. And when the ball gets in her hands quickly, especially on the defensive end, she's really been able to put the Bobcats in scoring opportunities in transition. And so if you look back over the last couple of weeks at her stats, while she's done a nice job of distribution of the basketball, being able to get to the rack and score, she's also done a fantastic job of getting a lot of rebounds. And those rebounds have really led to a lot of transition baskets. So I think the Lady Bobcats here in the second half want to try to figure out ways they can continue to get into transition. Then you've got the Region 4A MVP, Callie Reeder. She had a monster tournament from the block and from the perimeter. Let's see if the Lady Bobcats can find some mismatch opportunities here in the second half and put her in more scoring opportunities. Secondly, Jake, we've talked about it already a little bit, but you got to guard Courtney Zinson and Addie Colvard. These guys are going to be your primary scorers all night. If you look at the first half, Lady Bobcats content to sit back in there in the paint and let almost every other player shoot from the perimeter, really kind of daring them to, and they haven't pulled the trigger a lot. And so Ellie Kiesland going to be the primary defender on Zinson and play that lockdown defense we've been accustomed to all season. See if she can limit Zinson, and Lowe can limit Colvard here in the second half. Then lastly, Jake, I think the Lady Bobcats, they want to take advantage of this home court and continue playing championship basketball. Wish you guys that are on the call here could see it. We've got a fantastic crowd in here tonight.
It's a packed house in here as it is every other night.
So you want to get the crowd involved here in the second half. Try to see if you can make an early run and then feed off that energy and try to throw a knockout punch here and see how Whitwell responds. And then lastly, you know, we talk about it every single broadcast. You're going to need those GWPs, hustle plays, plays to extend the possession, bringing intensity and energy, and everybody on the roster stepping into their roles here. Jake, it's an elimination game. Means you got to bring your A game here in the second half. And if the Lady Bobcats can do those things, it's going to give them a really opportunity to punch that ticket to the Borough next week for the Final 8. And that's going to be Casey's keys for the second half, J-Dub. 2 minutes to go here until we get going again. And, you know, what if you're Whitwell, what are you kind of, and your coach Zinson, what are you kind of talking to your club about here at halftime?
One of the things I've noticed for me, Pickett County's really struggled to get the ball into Callie Reeder. It seems like there's always one Lady Tiger, if not two, right there with her. And especially if somebody shifts. I noticed there was a possession down here in the corner. I think Aminette shifted to the corner. Somebody stepped out to guard her. They were trying to get the ball into Callie Reeder. Somebody was right there. There's always been somebody right next to Callie Reeder. Secondly, I think you got to keep the heat up with the defense. They've been able to force some turnovers, 6 in the first half if you're just joining us. And they've been able to convert on some of them in transition. So those are two things that you really have to keep up. And then lastly, I think just keep playing your offense. I think with Colvard and Zinson, you've got two definite scorers, and then everybody else is kind of a role player. So just kind of fit in your role, know where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there for the Lady Tigers.
45 seconds to go. Teams are finishing up their shots, warm-up shots here for the second half. Both teams now going back to their bench. Lady Bobcats headed back out on the court here. They're going to get the opening possession here of the second half. They lead it 26-25 over the Lady Tigers from Whitwell. Do you know where Whitwell is, J-Dub?
I believe it's down below Dunlap.
Believe it is as well.
Down in Sequatchie County, if I'm correct.
It's all the way on the south end of the state. So they've made the drive all the way up through the state, right here close to the Kentucky border.
We hope that Pickett County is treating them well so far.
I tell you what treated us well, Jake, was the Bobcat Den for the pregame meal.
Another pregame meal at the Bobcat Den, absolutely. You had the ribeye and I had the hand-breaded chicken tenders.
And, man, were they good. Hit the spot, the salad bar as well. Buzzer's going to go off. Official is going to hand the basketball in, and we're underway here in the second half at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Opening possession over to Lowe. Lowe get the basketball back over to Nicholas. Now Lowe's going to come get it back and start the offense. It's like a little 1-2-2 defense here this time down for Whitwell. Nicholas over into the corner to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe going to drive baseline. Looked like she got fouled in there. Coach Smith definitely wanted the foul. Looks like she took some arm contact. No call. Rebound Whitwell. Ridge going to hand off to Zinson. Top of the circle being guarded by Ella Kiesland. Man-to-man look this time. Top of the circle. Harvey. Kick over left wing, Mallory O'Neill. Back to Ridge. Now Zinson going to try to work against Kiesland. Good defense by Kiesland. Going to kick it back out to Colvard. And Colvard going to give a little stare down over to the crowd as she.
Yeah. Flashed the 3 sign as well.
So Whitwell takes the lead here, 28-26, 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. Amonette over to Lowe. Trying to guard Reeder inside. Kind of got one in front of her, one behind her. Kick it out to Lowe. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Allie Amonette going to clean it up.
Nice spot. Right place, right time for Allie Amonette. Clean that rebound up, excuse me.
28 all. Lady Bobcats tie the basketball game up. 6:20 to go, third quarter. And Emmy Lowe, as she's trying to go through a screen, she's going to run right over Zinson. And Emmy Lowe going to pick up the foul. So Whitwell going to inbound here. 6:19 to go in a tie basketball game. O'Neal going to play it into Zinson up near the timeline. Being guarded by Kiesland. Kick it over left wing to Ridge. Now Harvey, short corner. Harvey going to let one rip. Shot up, no go. And rebound's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it last touched off Allie Amonette from Pickett County. And so Whitwell going to inbound on their own baseline. Colvard going to inbound. Get it into Zinson. Zinson, we're going to have an offensive foul as Mallory O'Neal trying to prevent the defender from getting back over and getting on Zinson, and she got caught right there, and the officials, nice play, or nice call. 28 all, 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. Amonette with the basketball, working against the 2-3. Lady Tigers zone, kick out, Kiesland, long ball. You hear the crowd.
Gunner guns and bang!
Ella Kiesland on the long ball, and she's going to splash that one from downtown. Lady Bobcats retake the lead, 31-28, 5:35 to go here, third quarter. Get the ball in the corner to Mallory O'Neal. Back to Colvard. Now Zinson. Zinson working out top. Get it inside. It's going to be Harvey into the corner. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound Zoe Nicholas, and Zoe Nicholas wanted to push the offense. Zoe Nicholas tried to kick it out to Ella Kiesland.
Yeah, she had Kiesling open in the corner. Just a little bit behind Kiesling.
It's going to be a turnover. 7th one here of the basketball game, first one of the second half. Zoe Nicholas trying to find a streak in Kiesland. Two weren't on the same page right there. Mallory O'Neal. Kick it off to Harvey, top of the circle. Back to O'Neal. Now Colvard. Now Zinson going to let one rip. 3 Lady Bobcats in there battling for it. Amonette came away with it.
I think that's one of the few threes she's missed so far, Casey.
Amonette, kick it over to Nicholas. Nicholas going to drive it into the defense. Over to Kiesland. She's been hot. And she's going to stay hot.
Gunner guns and bang!
Ella Kiesland with back-to-back three-pointers. Makes it a 6-point Pickett County advantage. And quickly down court, Zinson make that Colvard. Going to drive it right into the paint. Shot's going to go up, and she's going to be fouled. Put that one on Zoe Nicholas, her first of the basketball game. And Colvard going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies. Looking for more on the Bobcats? Find it at ucsportsnation.com, powered by Hall Sports and Outdoor. Colvard good on the first free throw. She'll have one more coming. Colvard, shot on the way is good. Colvard goes 2 for 2. It's a 34-30. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead the Lady Tigers from Whitwell. 4:25 to go. Sectional Saturday. Winner's going to move on to the Final 8 in Murfreesboro next week. Nicholas going to kick it into Amonette. Nobody's going to guard Amonette. And Amonette going to drive it all the way to the rack and finish it.
Allie Amonette says thank you very much.
Not going to guard me. I'm going to take it all the way in. Nobody ever came and picked her up. She had an easy layup. Nice play. Zinson guarded out top by Kiesland. Nice defense this time. She got 3 guarding her. And shot up this time by Harvey, and Harvey's able to nail that one. We're going to have a timeout, Whitwell. It's going to be a full timeout. So really nice play that time by Whitwell, J-Dub. You felt Pickett County kind of gaining some momentum, and just a nice play that time. They were able to get Harvey open right at the free throw line, and she converted.
And that feels like that's kind of her shot right there, right inside the free throw line. And then again for Pickett County, just riding the hot hand of Ella Kiesling. She's been excellent. She's got 6 points in this third quarter. That's 14 for the game, excuse me.
Yeah, she's been hot from around the three-point line. J-Dub, a lot of fans know this, some don't. I used to referee back in the day, and I used to watch Ella Kiesling back when she was a youngster. And she's always been able to shoot the long ball. And so when she gets hot and she's starting to feel it, she can really, really get you going offensively. And she's done just that here tonight. The junior really contributing here to the Lady Bobcats, as Reeder really has struggled to get going either from the perimeter or from down low. So she's been a nice addition here tonight and stepping into that role. Not called on, as we talked about earlier, to score a lot, but tonight she's certainly feeling it. They're trying to find the hot hand of Ella Kiesling. Lady Bobcats back in business here. 4-point advantage as we're out of the timeout. Kick it down into the corner to Amonette. 2-3 zone still from Whitwell. Nicholas trying to work and go inside the paint to the teeth of defense. Going to kick it up back out to Kiesling. Now inside to Reeder. She's going to get triple team. Back to Amonette. Got a good look at it. All the way in and out. Wouldn't fall. Rebound Ridge.
That's the possession you want.
Nice look at it. Just couldn't finish it. Zinson. Top of the circle. Over to Ridge. Now Miller. Now back to Zinson on the right wing. Up top to Harvey. Swing it over to Ridge. A lot of standing around here from Whitwell. And Zinson's going to go run and get the basketball back. She's going to get a screen. Zinson. She's going to drive in. Shot up off the glass is good. Nice shot that time from Courtney Zinson.
High off the glass, too.
36-34. Pickett County leads it here by 2. Nicholas on the drive. Kick it over to Amonette. Back to Nicholas in the corner. Looking inside for Reeder. Nicholas going to dribble it back to the top of the circle. Going to try to jump it inside, dribble it inside. Kick out to Reeder. Short corner jumper won't fall. Allie Amonette, she battled for the rebound and she was able to get it. As Nicholas took a lot of contact in there. No foul call. Coach Smith really asking for a foul.
Losing his mind.
Shot on the way by Colbert. 3-point shot is up and good. And Whitwell going to retake the lead here, 37-36. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Skip pass over to Kiesling. Now Lowe. Over to Amonette. Now back to Nicholas, right wing.
Callie Reeder really fighting with Ella Grace Harvey down low.
Oh, no. We're going to have an offensive foul this time against Zoe Nicholas.
I didn't see that one, Casey.
But Zoe Nicholas went behind the back there and tried to work to the basket. And they're going to have an offensive foul. They must have thought she used her hand. Created an advantage, didn't see it. It's going to be a timeout on the court, Brent Smith. It's a 30-second timeout, J-Dub. But really nice bounce back here by Whitwell. They retook the lead on a nice Culver basket. She's quite the basketball player.
Yes, she is. She's got 7 points in this quarter, and that's 20 for the game.
And she's got 20 here with still a minute and 49 to go here, third quarter. Whitwell back on offense. Pickett County. Man-to-man defense. Left wing this time. Over to Ridge. Try to find Colbert. Now over to Harvey. Harvey with a little short quarter jumper, and it's good. 3-point lead here for Whitwell. Left wing, Zoe Nicholas. Back to Lowe. Back over to Nicholas. He's going to line one from 3-point land. It's no good. Callie Reeder in there battling for the rebound, kept it alive. Back to Nicholas. Nicholas, kick out to Emmy Lowe. 1:10 to go here, third quarter. 3-point game. Lowe kicks it over right wing Nicholas. She's going to let it rip from there. Won't fall. Rebound this time, Zinson. Zinson in transition. Going to work it down court to Miller. Miller can't finish it.
Callie Reeder, welcome to the block party.
Nicholas in transition, going to get it up to Lowe. And Lowe going to be fouled as she goes up hard that time.
Taking some hard contact.
By Addie Colvard. Wasn't going to let her get a freebie down there on the other end, so Emerson Lowe going to step to the free throw line here. Pickett County trails at 39-36. 50 seconds now to go here in the third quarter. Emerson Lowe going to step to the line. Her shot on the way is off by Lowe. Saturday morning, we take you all over the Upper Cumberland as we visit live with players and coaches. The high school playbook, presented by Mountain Barn Builders, talking hoops. Saturday at 9 on Rock. 93-7. Lowe goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Makes it a 39-37 Whitwell lead with 45 seconds to go here, third quarter. Student section trying to get this Lady Bobcat team energized. Coach Smith asking for more defensive pressure. Kick the ball across court to Stephanie Miller. She's going to hold it under her arm. Eminette going to come out and guard her. Over to Harvey in the corner. Harvey working against Reeder. Going to pick it up. Kick it back to Miller. Miller, handoff to Zinson. Zinson gives it off to Ridge and goes and gets it right back. 13 seconds to go. Emmy Lowe going to be guarding Zinson this trip. Gets a screen from Harvey. Emerson Lowe on the steal, 4 seconds. She had plenty of time, but she let it rip early. Probably could have dribbled that one in and got a layup out of it. Just wasn't aware of the clock. And that's going to be the end of your score. At the end of 3 periods, the Lady Tigers from Whitwell lead the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County 39-37. You're listening to Bobcats basketball right here on UC Sports Nation. J-Dub, quite the quarter that time from Whitwell. Both teams really kind of battling. Points at a premium there. You had a couple of big long balls from Ella Kiesland. And, you know, she's kind of helped keep Pickett County in the basketball game here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you got to ride the hot hand here in the fourth quarter. You know, you've tried to get the ball into Callie Reeder, but Whitwell's done an excellent job on double and triple teaming her. So when they double and triple team her, somebody's open. And some of the time it's been Ella Kiesland.
Absolutely. Kiesland with quite the night here. I got her with 3, 6, 9, 12. Got her with 14 points here in the basketball game. 12 of those from deep, from long range. So coming out of the timeout, set your lineup here for the Lady Bobcats. Zoe Nicholas, Addison Lowe, Callie Reeder, Allie Aminette, and Emmy Lowe. And in the lineup for the Lady Tigers, it's going to be Miller, Zinson, Ridge, Harvey, and Colvard. Zinson, dribble it up left wing, get it to Colvard. Looked like Colvard traveled, they didn't call it. Zinson from long range, rebound Addison Lowe. Kick it out to Emerson Lowe. Lady Bobcats want to push in transition, going to turn it over. Turn it over. Nice play that time, Lauren Ridge on the defense, and Lauren Ridge going to turn it right back over as she's trying to find a streaking Zinson and just going to turn it over and out of bounds, right over in front of Coach Eric Zinson and the rest of the Lady Tigers over there on the bench. So Pickett County back on the offensive set here. Emerson Lowe, left wing, picks her dribble up. Work it Zoe Nicholas, top of the circle. Now right wing to Aminette. Nicholas wanting to attack the zone, gets it over to Aminette. Down to Addison Lowe, she's going to get it back. Up top to Nicholas. Nicholas going to drive it in to Reeder. Reeder going to go up and have her shot blocked away by Zinson. Zinson in transition up to Colvard. Picks her dribble up, gives it back to Zinson. Crowd encouraging the defense on this set. 39-37, Whitwell leads it over the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County. Winners going on to the state tournament next week. Loser season is done for 2022-2023. 6.5 minutes to go. Turnover. Addison Lowe in transition. Addison Lowe.
Count the basket, Addie Lowe.
Addie Lowe on a steal from Reeder. She caught Addison Lowe running in transition. Put it over her head perfectly. Addison Lowe went and grabbed it. and went and finished it. Nice play that time from Reeder on the defensive end. And Addison Lowe on the offensive end. Shot up by Addison Lowe is no good. 39-all is your score here. Zoe Nicholas, as she's trying to work Colvert in the backcourt, going to take a foul. Only the 4th Lady Bobcat foul here of the second half. Pretty well officiated basketball game. 4-3 on the team fouls. 6:19 to go here. 4th and final period in a tie basketball game. 39-all. Kick it over right wing over to Zinson. And Zinson's going to kick it inside to Harvey. And Harvey's going to turn it over.
Yeah, I think Harvey just lost her balance there on the pass inside. Got her legs twisted up.
Ella Kate Kiesling going to check back into the game here. Spells Zoe Nicholas. Give her a quick breather. 6:05 to go here in a tie game. Emerson Lowe across the timeline. 2-3 zone look still from Whitwell. She's going to skip it over to Amonette. Amonette back to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe back to Amonette. Down to Addison Lowe in the corner. Addison Lowe going to get it over to Reeder.
Casey, the bank is open for Callie Reeder.
The Union Bank's even open on Saturday night, J-Dub. 41-39, Pickett County retakes the lead here. 5.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. Man-to-man defense. Now the crowd's getting back into it.
Yeah, listen to this crowd.
Zinson on the drive. Zinson not able to finish it, and they're battling for it. Nice play that time, Allie Amonette. I'm going to work it quickly down court to Kiesling. Kiesling up and can't finish it. And Whitwell on the rebound. They're going to run it back down court. Back over to Harvey. Now Ridge. 2-point advantage here, Lady Bobcats. Get it into Zinson, and Zinson going to be fouled as Ella Kate Kiesling going to come in. She's trying to deny the basketball and just take a foul. It's going to be her first foul of the game, so only the 5th team foul. Still 2 more to go before the bonus time comes. Whitwell on the inbound. Get it into Lauren Ridge. Shots
Air
up
ball.
and long.
Air ball, grabbed nothing.
Rebound Addison Lowe. Over to Emmy. Emmy quickly down court to Reeder. Back to Addison Lowe. Now Amonette. 2-3 zone still by Whitwell. Been in it all night. 41-39. Lady Bobcats lead it here. Emerson Lowe. Left wing Amonette. She's going to let one launch. Allie Amonette on the finish.
Bang!
Back to a 5-point advantage here. Crowd really getting into it now. Up top, it's going to be Colvard. Colvard's going to have the basketball stolen away. Nice play that time again. Allie Amonette made a couple of big plays here in the 4th quarter. Emerson Lowe with the basketball. Coach Smith may run a little clock this time. 4 minutes to go here, 4th quarter. Get it over right wing to Kiesling. Skip it over to Amonette. She's going to line up another one, let it rip. Off the heel, no good. Rebound Zinson. Make that Colvard. Colvard in transition. She's going to stop and pop. And Colvard is good. Colvard going to point over to the crowd. Let them know she's in the basketball game. Right wing this time, Emmy Lowe. 44-42, Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead it here. Over to Kiesling. She's going to let one launch and rip. All the way in and out. Rebound Whitwell. Colvard back down court. Over to Zinson. Zinson being guarded against Kiesling. Kiesling makes her pick her dribble up. Over to Harvey at the free throw line. Back to Zinson. Going to get a screen this time from Harvey. Almost lost her dribble. And Emmy Lowe going to come in there and steal it away. Over to Addison Lowe.
Nice defense. Nice pressure by Emmy Lowe. Nice pressure by Emmy Lowe.
2:57 to go here. Lady Bobcats lead it by 2. Nice defense that last possession. Over to Amonette. Now Lowe. Top of the circle. Lowe going to pick up her dribble. And Lowe almost a steal that time.
Nice save in by Allie Amonette.
Emerson Lowe. 2:30 to go here in the basketball game. Amonette back over to Lowe. Low, right-handed dribble. We're going to have a timeout here, Coach Smith.
And I think this is a really good timeout, Casey. You know, Pickett County's trying to run some clock, and I think this is a really good timeout. You know, you want to get a play in that can get you a good look at the basket right here.
You really do, J-Dub, and we've seen Pickett County a couple of times this year where when they quit trying to score under 3 minutes, it didn't work out so well for them. So I'm sure Coach Smith is talking about what kind of set they're going to have coming out of the timeout here. I think if they've got a good shot or a good look at it, I think they'll try to take it and continue to try to play aggressive here with 2:25 to go here in the basketball game. You know, Whitwell, on the other hand, if Coach Smith decides he's going to back it back out of there and just play keep away around half court, they're going to have to get out of that zone defense. And when they do, that's really going to favor Pickett County, as I think they're going to have some matchup problems trying to guard everybody out around the perimeter. As you know, a lot of Pickett County, all the kids from Pickett County can both get to the rack and score.
Absolutely.
And they can pull it up around the arc and be able to convert. So game reset here. Allie Amonette, Emmy Lowe, Ella Kiesland, Reeder, and Addison Lowe in the basketball game here for the Lady Bobcats. 2:25 to go here in the basketball game. Lowe going to get the ball in the backcourt, dribbles into the front court. Lowe picks up her dribble, kicks it over to Kiesland. Kiesland going to toss it over to Addison Lowe. Addison Lowe back to Emmy Lowe, top of the circle. Down to Kiesland.
I think that they want to get it into Reeder here.
Nice pass
Now
that
there
time.
she is, Callie Reeder.
Nice dime that time from Emerson Lowe.
Ella Grace Harvey drifted a little bit too far as Emmy Lowe drived, and Callie Reeder was wide open.
46-42, a 4-point Pickett County advantage here. Zinson going to take it in, and Zinson going to be fouled.
Looked like Zinson went in a little wild there.
Zinson going to be fouled by Reeder as she goes to the basket. And
I
so
don't know about
Zinson
that
going
one.
to step to the free throw line here for 2 shots in a 4-point basketball game. 1:44 to go. Zinson at the free throw line. Shot on the way is good. Hit the front rim, went straight up, and then tumbled in. 46-43. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County lead at substitution checking in. Ella Kiesland checking out. And Zoe Nicholas going to check back in here for the Lady Bobcats. Zinson on the second shot is good. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. Timeout Whitwell as they trail it here 46-44 with 1:44 to go here in the basketball game. Quick game reset. It's only a 30. So it's a 2-point game. Pickett County leads it. 16 fouls against Pickett County. So the next Pickett County foul will be the bonus situation for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers only with 3 fouls, so still 4 to give.
And I think it's important to mention that in the situation of a jump ball, the possession arrow is to Pickett County, Casey.
So right here, J-Dub, Whitwell still got 4 fouls to give. They're going to go full court pressure right here. Won't be surprised if they play super aggressive. They still got some fouls to give before the Lady Bobcats are in the bonus situation. Emmy Lowe on the inbound. Working it over to Amonette. Amonette back to Lowe. Got numbers here.
Got Addie Lowe in the corner.
Emmy Lowe going to drive it in, and Emmy Lowe.
She took it herself. Nice move.
Emmy Lowe on the finish. Emerson Lowe. Lowe going to be working against Zinson up court, and Emmy Lowe going to foul on the play. And going to send Zinson to the free throw line here for 1 plus the bonus. 1:22 to go here in the basketball game. Zinson, they bounce for the basketball. Shot on the way is good. The front rim hit about every piece of the rim, then the backboard, and then into the bottom of the basket. She'll have one more. Shot on the way from Zinson is good. And we're going to have a timeout on the court this time again from Whitwell. It's a full timeout, J-Dub. Jake, let's talk about our sponsors one more time. Would you mind running
Casey.
through those, who they are, who've partnered with us here all season long?
We got Dale Hall, Exxon, Pryor's Auto Spot, Union Bank, Brown Funeral Chapel, Twin Lakes Telephone, mentioned them earlier that they provide the excellent hardline internet that we use here inside the Bobcat Den. Ammonette Eagle Auction. As we move up the list, Kiesling Insurance, Livingston Regional Hospital, and Family Choice, First Choice Family Care right here in Byrdstown, and People's Bank, just to name a few that have been able to sponsor the broadcast all year and have enjoyed this ride with us.
Absolutely. We appreciate all the sponsors partnering with us and hanging with us all season, allowing Jake and I to bring you each and every game for the Pickett County Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. It's been a phenomenal season. Ladies right now trying to figure out how to keep it going in this elimination game. They lead it by 2 points, 48-46, 1:22 to go here in the basketball game. Allie Ammonette going to inbound. Ammonette going to get it into Lowe. Lowe in the backcourt. Lowe gets it across the timeline. We're going to have a block, and that's okay because Lauren Ridge, that's only the 4th team foul against Whitwell. So as we talked about just a bit ago, they're going to have an opportunity to be aggressive right here. Ammonette going to throw it into the backcourt to Lowe. 1:10 to go here in the basketball game. 2-point Pickett County lead.
Eric Zinsen asking to keep the pressure up.
Emmy Lowe going to drive it in. Emmy Lowe almost on the finish.
Wild shot by Emmy Lowe. It almost went.
As she went in and challenged Ella Grace Harvey. Took a lot of contact, absorbed it, and was able to get it up to the rim. And Emmy Lowe going to get stepped to the free throw line here for 2 big free throws. Can make it a 2-possession game. Lowe on the first free throw. Shots on the way, and it's money. Emerson Lowe has played big the last couple of weeks, J-Dub, in tournament time.
Absolutely.
She's going to have one more attempt here.
And one of her key spots has been right here at the free throw line.
Shot on the way is no good. Rimmed in and out.
And I think I jinxed her.
3-point Pickett County lead here. Colvert works it down court to Miller as we go under 1 minute to go here in the basketball game. Zinsen working up top against Emmy Lowe. Man-to-man. 40 seconds to go. Handoff over to Ridge. Ridge over to Zinsen, left wing. Gets it down to the corner to Colvert. She's going to let one rip. It's up and no good. But the rebound's there by Stephanie Miller. And it's going to be a full timeout by Whitwell. And so nice play that time by Miller. Right place, right time. As Colvert tried to launch one from the corner, missed the rim, and came right down to the hands of Stephanie Miller. And she was able to convert on the offensive rebound. So Pickett County going to have the basketball here. They're up 49-48. Up 1, 36 seconds left to go here in the basketball game. It's been a fantastic game, a great atmosphere.
It's been a fantastic game, and we still got 36 seconds left.
We absolutely do. So fans that are listening, make sure you buckle your seatbelt. This one could get wild here on the finish. Pickett County, as you can hear, got their band in here tonight. Always do a fantastic job supporting the team, getting this place fired up and rocking.
Absolutely.
Student section also over there behind the Pickett County Lady Bobcat bench. Done a phenomenal job, and you've got a big crowd in here from the community. And they're coming to life here with 36 seconds to go in the basketball game.
Here we go.
All the fans getting up on their feet. 36 seconds to go. Ammonette going to inbound. Get it into Emmy Lowe. Here comes the double team. Back to Ammonette. Ammonette works it down court to Addison Lowe. Now up top to Emmy Lowe. Going to get double teamed. And they're going to pin a foul. That time I think they're going to put it on Colvert. Yep, they are, as the official takes it to the table. Only the 16th foul. And so 26 seconds, 10 seconds ran off the clock in that possession. Coach Smith telling them to get the basketball in the backcourt. Just 25 seconds to go. Lowe working against Colvert. Lowe going to get to the basket, and Emmy Lowe going to be fouled. Again, this time, I think they're going to put that one against Colvert. It's going to be her third, and Emmy Lowe going to step to the free throw line here for 1 plus the bonus.
Actually, Casey, that is Colvert's 4th.
Emmy Lowe here, 1 plus the bonus. Probably the biggest free throws of her career. 49-48, Lady Bobcats lead it. Shot on the way by Lowe is good.
Another big shot due up by Emmy Lowe.
Second shot on the way by Lowe is good.
Ice in her veins.
51-48, 18 seconds to go. As Zinson going to work in the backcourt. You hear the crowd want the defense. 12 seconds to go. Get it over to Colvard. In the corner. Back to Colvard, and she's going to turn it over.
Right off her fingers, out of bounds. The pass was too hot from the corner. She couldn't corral it, and into the front row it went.
So Coach Brent Smith going to take a timeout here. Do a little bit of game reset here. Lady Bobcats, nice defensive possession that time as they're going to force a turnover.
Yeah, they never let a Lady Tiger get out of their sight. Really, really close, up close, in your face defense here in the second half.
Lady Bobcats lead at 51-48 on a couple of Emmy Lowe free throws. And on the defensive possession, Lady Bobcats played in the passing lane. Didn't really want to give Colvert or Zinson a good look, and they did that. And the ball went away and out of bounds. So Lady Bobcats going to inbound it here. They're up 3 with 6 seconds to go. Crowd on their feet.
Big thing is right here, you got to get the rebound in. Or you got to get the pass in, excuse me.
Eminette on the inbound. Going to get it into Nicholas. Nicholas with 5 seconds to go. And Zoe Nicholas going to be fouled. And she's going to walk 94 feet to the other end. And some big free throws here. Could make it a 2-possession game. She just needs 1.
Zoe Nicholas keeps finding herself in this situation, it seems.
Young freshman in the big moments. They bounce for the basketball. 3.9 to go. 51-48. Nicholas shot up off the heel, no good. And Zoe Nicholas going to get in there and bat it away and out of bounds.
Nice play by Zoe Nicholas. Wasn't able to hit the free throw. She was able to follow the rebound.
So Whitwell on the inbound here. 94 feet to go. They trail it by 3. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I think they're going to talk about it, Casey.
They can't do what they just did. That was a spot rebound, and you can't throw it.
And it's going to be Lady Bobcat basketball,
yes,
I think.
Yes, sir, it is. That was a spot throw-in, and what they did was they threw it to another player that was standing out of bounds, and that's illegal. You can't do that. So Lady Bobcat's going to inbound it here.
You just got to get the ball in.
All you got to do is get the basketball in. The game is over. Get it inside. Get it out to Lowe. And Lowe.
Ma, pack your bags and gas up the van. We're headed to Murfreesboro.
What a fantastic night and gritty and gutsy effort from these Lady Bobcats. Going to get out of here with a win tonight here at the Bobcat Den. All the fans on their feet. All the way to state.
What a scene in Pickett County.
51-48 the final score. As the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County going to get it done here tonight. You hear the band, you hear the music. I don't think anybody's left just yet.
I think Brent Smith gave the student section a water bath. Oh, man. What an environment.
What an experience here for these young ladies as they get in here tonight and get her done. And they're headed to the state tournament, going to punch that ticket to the borough next week. Fantastic effort here tonight. Also a fantastic effort by Coach Eric Zinson's ball club. And all the ladies from Whitwell came in here, a tough place to play here at the Bobcat Den. Really came in poised and with they played with a lot of intensity here tonight, specifically Courtney Zinson and Addie Colvard. Those young ladies really.
Two really great basketball players. for the Lady Tigers of Whitwell and those two girls. And I don't think that their basketball careers would be over either, Casey. And they've made an announcement, I believe, that if you ride the bus, there will be a spirit bus headed to Chattanooga Prep. We'll give more on that game towards the end of the broadcast. But if you ride the spirit bus, I believe there is an admission. There will be tickets in the front office, and we hope that all of Bobcat Nation makes it down to Chattanooga Prep with us as well.
We absolutely do. Would love to see you down in Chattanooga on Monday night to support the Bobcats as they face off against Chattanooga Prep. Is it the Sentinels, Jake? Is that who they are?
It is the Sentinels, yes.
Chattanooga
Casey.
Prep
Absolutely.
Sentinels. They've had a really nice season, and so Bobcats on Monday night going to try to punch their ticket to get down to the Borough. Can't say how proud I am tonight of these Lady Bobcats as they scratched and fought and clawed their way back into the basketball game as they got down. Just wasn't going to say die. It's just not in their DNA. And just a fabulous effort here tonight as they punch their ticket to the Borough next week. J-Dub, what about a UC Sports Nation stat line for tonight's game?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Looking at the numbers for the Lady Bobcats, they were led in points tonight by Ella Kiesling with 14 big points. I believe she had four big threes, four big threes that helped the Lady Bobcats in this effort, followed by 11 points from Emmy Lowe, 10 points from Allie Eminette. She stepped up all postseason long, and she stepped up once again tonight with those 10 points. 8 points from Zoe Nicholas, 5 points from Callie Reeder, 4 points coming in the fourth quarter, and 2 points from Addie Lowe for a final total of 52. For the Whitwell Tigers, they were led in points tonight by Addie Colvard with, I believe I misspoke earlier, Casey, when I told you that she had 20. I believe that I had wrote down a 3 or a 2 when it should have been a 3. And so she had 21 at that point, 24 for the game, followed by Courtney Zenson with 13. Moving on down the list, 6 from Ella Grace Harvey, and 3 from Lauren Ridge, and 2 from Stephanie Miller for a total of 48. And so those are the numbers, Casey. We'll take a look at the scoreboard as well. I'm sure we have some more finals rolling in, along with Livingston Academy that punched their ticket in the Class 3A sectional earlier. They topped Soddy Daisy on the road 64-43. Over in Jamestown, York Institute up on East Nashville by 10, 44-34 in the fourth quarter with 4:34 left to go. One of our possible opponents in the state tournament up to Van Buren County up on Clark Range. A minute 14 left to play, 58-56. Down at Cookeville High School, the Cookeville Lady Cavs are headed back to Murfreesboro for the second straight year as they top Hillsboro 63-24. And Upperman will top Signal Mountain 48-21 as Upperman is headed back to Murfreesboro.
So thanks for the scoreboard update, Jake. We got Coach Brent Smith coming in to join us here on the booth tonight as he's going to get the headset on. He's getting a lot of handshakes and congratulations walking up this way. Coach Smith, welcome into the booth. Fantastic effort by your kids tonight.
Well, it wasn't real pretty, first to say that, but we found a way, guys. I mean, at this point in time, survive in advance, right? We really come out pretty, all like we have been in the past, coming out really hot and cooled off. They really done a good job on Callie tonight. Sunk the post. We made a little adjustment at halftime, put shooters in the corner. It worked. Then he made another adjustment, went 2-3 zone. Our kids just fought, man. A couple steals there late. I kept looking at Rowe and saying, man, we're going to have to press. And didn't really want to because 13 is a dude, you know that.
Yeah.
And 35 for that matter. And didn't want to lose those guys. I think we still could have got some pressure on them. The other kids couldn't handle it, but just didn't want that. I guess wanted to be conservative till he didn't have to be. I don't know. I just there's so many things I could say right now, but I'm just darn proud of where we're at.
Coach, talk a little bit about Ella Kiesland. She's not really been called upon to score a lot this season.
Well,
and tonight she really stepped out and knocked down some key baskets and some key moments.
I told her today she's really struggled, with her self-confidence as much as anything. And Ella can shoot. That's what she is. And she's got good on-ball defender. But she kind of got down on herself, as you know, in the region tournament there. And buddy, she made some big shots here tonight. And she had one here rimmed out on there in the fourth quarter. I thought was down and out. So you never know. That's what makes a good team. We got several people who can play at any time, and anybody can lead us in scoring. We're a united team right now, and we're just winning together. That's the best thing I can say.
Coach, you've got a lot of young kids here on this roster. A lot of them have never been here in these types of games, but you couldn't really tell it here tonight. How do they get that confidence that they come to the gym with every night?
These guys have played so much basketball. You can call them freshmen, sophomores, whatever. I mean, at this point, they've been with me long enough, and they played basketball long enough, and we probably do little things sometimes a little different here and there. But overall, it's about knowing how to win. It's about knowing how to win, and these guys know how to win, and that's the thing. They just expect to win, and that's what we were so upset about in the region semi. We walk into the locker room, it's like a dead house. I mean, we're like, we're expected to win this. No,
Yeah.
I mean, guys, anybody can at this point. You've seen tonight. I really, in my heart, I thought we was going to walk in here and win 12-15. Especially here. And they just did some things to us that we weren't, I guess I wasn't ready for. They just crashed the post so much, and I thought we could really make enough perimeter shots so we'd open it up, and we never did. He never sold out till late.
Yeah.
He went man there, and I was tickled to death when he did. But he went man. We spread the floor, and then he got some drives and kicks, and she's hard to guard off the bounce.
Coach, you're headed to the Borough. Your final 8 here. Talk about it for next week. What does it mean to the community? What does it mean to the players and you personally being able to get back? Because you've been there before. Been a while since you've been there. You know it's not an easy trip. Talk a little bit about what it means to you personally and what it means to the community.
Yeah, I could tear up and tell you that, but I'm going to tell you it like this. I've been there 2 or 3 times as boys coach, 7 or 8 times. I think it's 6 times with girls. Anyway, 8 or 9 times, and they all sweet. But this group here, I was frustrated in January. These guys were frustrated in January, and to get us where we're at today, and that's not me. That's all of us. We just finally bought in. I think that's what it is. Everybody accepted a role, done their role, and you see what happens when you accept roles, and that's what we've done. But getting back to the Borough with this group, with no seniors, 2 juniors, and a bunch of sophomores and freshmen. I mean, sweet.
Yeah.
I got no lies to tell you, and just every day we can get. I got you. Anytime we can get there is a plus, and but just getting some experience for these kids. This experience right here tonight. Just look here, man. Look here right now. Look at this group here. I mean, it's pride, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I was telling the kids I was at the first one we hosted. I played in, and I can still feel it. I can close my eyes and see it today. And I told them today, you will never be in a more perfect environment. I mean, heaven's real close to this. I mean, I'm sure heaven's a lot better than this, but I'm just saying, it feels like for an hour and a half here, we could bottle this up and sell it right now. Boy, we'd be rich.
Coach, fantastic season. It's not over yet. Congratulations to you, Coach Rochelle, all the kids. We'll see you next week in the Borough.
Amen,
Can't wait to be there and be a part of it.
Amen, guys. Thank y'all.
Thank you,
y'all
Coach.
for all y'all do.
Absolutely. Appreciate you stopping by today, Coach. It's Coach Brent Smith with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats coming up and spending a few minutes with us here in the postgame. J-Dub having to wipe his
He apologized.
headset off because Coach Smith, intense
worked
fella,
up a sweat.
he's over there sweating. He's getting love from everybody here in the gym as Pickett County Lady Bobcats punch that ticket. I think there will be a meeting in the morning about 9 a.m. And I would say about 10 a.m., J-Dub, we'll know who our opponent and time will be. And so you want to follow us on UC Sports Nation.
We'll have the brackets posted. We'll have game times. I think we actually already have game times. The tournament will start on Tuesday. They ended up going to an extra day since they moved to four classifications in high school basketball. So this tournament will start on Tuesday, and I believe our first game would be sometime Wednesday afternoon.
So Lady Bobcats got a couple of days to enjoy this sub-state win and think about being down in the borough and playing in the Glass House. And what an exciting time it is for these ladies and for the community here in Pickett County and Byrdstown. J-Dub, let's talk a little bit about the boys' game on Monday night.
Yeah, so, looking over the Chattanooga Prep roster, they seem like a very young team. I think they start, it's either 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores or it's the other way around and 3 sophomores and 2 freshmen. They play in a region with Sail Creek and Lookout Valley. I can actually pull them up on Coach T and kind of give you a little bit more on the Sentinels of Chattanooga Prep.
So that's going to be a 7 Eastern tip-off, which means we'll come to you here on UC Sports Nation, here on Stonecom Radio, on YouTube at about 5:45 Central on Monday night, as the Bobcats going to travel down Highway 111 south down to Chattanooga and take on Chattanooga Prep in a big sub-state game on the road. Winner will punch their ticket to the borough. Loser season will be done for 2022 and 2023. Lady Bobcats back out on the court here. We've had a chance to get in the locker room, and they're back out and really getting a big hand here from the community. Jake, go ahead with the record there for Chattanooga Central.
Yes, Casey, Chattanooga Central is 25-9. They are 6-0 in their district. They play in a district with Lookout Valley, Sail Creek, and Copper Basin. Taking a look at how they got to the sectional, the sectional, they topped Lookout Valley in the District 5A semifinal, 65-19. Topped Sail Creek in the championship game, 61-38. Ended up getting a bye to the region semifinal due to a lack of teams in that region. So they topped South Pittsburgh 60-43, and they beat Van Buren on Thursday night 72-57. So I think we have a really good matchup in Chattanooga Prep. I think Pickett County has the experience that they don't have. I think if there was one thing that Chattanooga Prep doesn't have, it's the experience. They did play, if people are asking themselves, Chattanooga Prep, that sounds a little bit familiar, and you would be right. They played Hardin Valley and Knox Central in the Ray County Christmas tournament down in Evansville. They lost to Hardin Valley by 8, 60-52, and Knox Central 70-52.
Very good. So if you're not able to join us in person on Monday night and make the trip down to Chattanooga, Jake and I would be honored to hang out with you and bring you the basketball game right into your living room.
Absolutely. And one more thanks to all the fans that have hung in there with us tonight. Some technical difficulties that we're dealing with up here, and but we were able to make it work. And
we absolutely are, J-Dub, and a lot of that was because of your hard work and your
Casey.
efforts. And
Thank
so
you, Casey.
It's been a phenomenal season working with you, J-Dub. We get to do it a few more games.
We get at least one more game, and that game's going to take place after Monday night in Chattanooga. It'll take place in Murfreesboro.
Absolutely. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up from here from Byrdstown. It's been a lot of fun hanging out tonight. Lady Bobcats punched their ticket to the borough with a 51-48 win over the Whitwell Lady Tigers. Stay tuned to UCSportsNation.com for the pairings and the time slot for next week. For Jake Wallman, fans, I'm Casey Bolden. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you tonight. Lady Bobcats win it. You've been listening to Lady Bobcat basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.